everyone, and welcome back to the Brightworks after what was hopefully for you a relatively short break. I had a lovely vacation, and so first of all, thank you very much to everyone who sent me well wishes. It was much needed and well appreciated. I had a wonderful time, and I'm happy to be back, excited to be back, because I've got some very big news. We're going to be having some improvements coming to the Brightworks channel, and I'm really excited to share those with you. So, without further ado, let's get right into this, shall we? So, you asked for it, I've heard you, and I have delivered. Well, I've tried to deliver anyway. You're going to have to let me know what you think, but we are officially opening the Brightworks Gaming Discord channel. Yes, the official Brightworks Discord channel. This was a suggestion that I received fairly early on, and I was resistant. I was more resistant than I should have been, because enough people asked that I should have taken it seriously, but we are going to be opening up the Brightworks Discord channel. It's going to be a place for you guys to talk to each other, meet for games. I'm going to be organizing some events later on. We're going to be doing some, community games, that sort of thing. We'll be doing loads of fun stuff. But also, it should hopefully streamline the process of replay submissions, so that you no longer need to submit a replay as a file. Send it to an email. You're still welcome to, by the way, in case you'd like to do that, and I do still have those that I'm looking forward to reviewing that backed up while I was on vacation. But I will have a dedicated space there where you can attach just a link to the replay on the Beyond All Reason server. That way you no longer have to go through the hassle of messing with your files and all that good stuff. You can just send the replay directly there. Should streamline that process, but that'll be a lot of fun. We'll be figuring that out over the next couple months, but I'm happy to I'm happy to announce it, rather. Excited to announce it, because I think it is going to be a great step forward for this community. Speaking of great steps forward, the other thing is that some of you have probably noticed a couple of live streams that have gone up, a couple of recorded live streams. I streamed once for a test stream, and then another time, sort of just another test stream to figure out the format and see how things were going. And I gotta say, I really liked it. It was a whole lot of fun. It seemed like you guys really enjoyed it too, and I think it was a really fun way to interact with the community. We played some games, we talked about strategy, we talked about Star Wars, we talked about Halo, we talked about D&D for a little bit. We kind of covered every base. we went really all over the place. And it was a whole lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. So I am going to be announcing officially that we are going to be streaming now twice weekly. So we are going to be starting a stream twice weekly. By the way, this will all be recounted in the description in case you want the TLDR, you just want to go read about it. Down in the description, I'll have all these details listed out, but in order. But as well as the link to that Discord, by the way, I should mention. But we are going to be streaming twice weekly, so I'm going to be starting up a stream on Wednesdays, and I'll still have to figure out the time. Maybe I'll do a poll for when most people would be interested in me streaming. But I'm going to be streaming later into the evening, because I know a lot of people have work and whatnot, and I want people to be able to tune into the stream. So we'll try and stream in the evenings for about 3 hours each evening, I'm thinking. We'll have to tweak that as we go. But we're going to be streaming on Wednesdays and Saturdays, so we'll have a nice little spread of stream during the week and a stream on the weekend in case you want to tune in on your off day, and I'm going to be more than thrilled to share that time with you guys, and I'm really looking forward to that. Those live streams were a ton of fun. It was really fun to hear from you guys, also to play with some of you members. I know there was a couple people in some of those games that were tuned in while we were playing. We'll have to see about stream sniping if that becomes an issue. But no, I'm sure you guys are wholesome members. You're not going to be malicious about it. It's just part of the game, and I really enjoy playing with you guys. So it was a whole load of fun, and I'm really excited to talk about that and announce that. Next up, we also are going to be changing the upload schedule a little bit. So this vacation has given me a little bit to reflect upon as far as the amount of content that I'm putting out and how I feel about the content that I'm putting out, and kind of the long-term sustainability of that. So burnout is a real thing, and I want to first and foremost say that I don't feel burned out. I know that's something that a lot of you have kindly warned me about with uploading twice a day. I don't feel burned out about uploading twice a day. That was a perfectly fine schedule for me, but it did highlight the fact that I can't really produce enough videos to produce an excess of videos. So if I want to do a vacation or something, that was incredibly stressful to prepare all those videos. So what I'm going to be doing is changing the upload schedule to 1 video a day, and then we're going to supplement it with those streams. Now the streams are all recorded, so of course those will also go up, which means that on Wednesdays and Saturdays you'll have another video. And then what I plan to do is occasionally release a secondary video unannounced, so it won't be on a schedule. There will just be the scheduled once daily video. But then there will be other videos that come out here and there as I record them. Maybe there'll be tutorials, maybe there'll be co-casts, maybe there'll be any number of things. But that's kind of the way that things are shaping up to move forward here. Should be a lot of fun. You'll still get the same good old caster commentator content that you all know and love. You're just going to get one less of it a day. And part of the reason I decided on that was that I did get a lot of feedback from some people saying that it was actually hard to keep up with that many videos a day, and I can perfectly understand that. It's a lot of beyond all reason to watch. I certainly can, I'm very privileged to be able to afford spending that much time watching people play this awesome game, but I can absolutely understand that not everyone has that luxury. And so, in order to better accommodate everyone and sort of pace this channel correctly, I think I'm going to be enjoying this one a day with the supplemental streams and then occasional surprise videos, let's call it. Should be a lot of fun, and of course I'm always happy to hear your guys' feedback. I'd love to know what you guys think, but I'm expecting that this channel has been thoroughly supportive the entire lifetime of its existence, so I'm expecting that you guys are going to enjoy the content just as much as ever. Anyways, the next new thing that I'm going to be announcing here, I know we got a lot to cover, but I'm going to try and announce it quickly here. The next thing that we're announcing is a new podcast. Now, I noticed this was actually a recent thing that I noticed on the YouTube creator panel. I have a whole panel of behind-the-scenes instruments and whatnot. But one of the things is that you can actually create podcasts. So I wanted to dabble in that because I think it'd be really fun to do some interviews with a lot of the people who run these kinds of things and meet with some of the developers, meet with high-level players, meet with anybody, and just talk about Beyond All Reason. And that is going to be starting up soon. I don't have an exact date for you, but probably within the next couple of weeks, we're going to be trying to put together our first episode of that. I say we, it's me. I am the production crew here. Sometimes I talk in the third person on accident about the Brightworks channel, but it's just me. I'm a solo production gang. Anyways, that is going to be called Bar Therapy, and we're going to be talking about all sorts of stuff. It'll be like a really light, really fun interview session thing. We'll be talking to players. We'll be talking to a whole range of people. We'll talk to casuals. We'll talk to pros. We'll talk to developers. We'll talk to regular Joes who are just starting up the game. We'll talk to everybody here and there and all over the place, and it should be a whole lot of fun. We're going to be doing some community stuff with that as well, where we'll have some community nights where we'll just take callers, like a talk show would or something like that. But yeah, we'll discuss details of that as we get closer to actually doing that. But for now, stay excited because that is going to be a whole lot of fun. That'll be a great thing to listen to because I know a lot of you like to tune in to just listen to the cast while you're doing something else, and that just gives you one more way to do that. And I think it'll be a whole lot of fun. I think it'll be something that you guys will really, really enjoy. I'm going through my list of notes here. The other thing is that just the same old casts and commentaries, those are always going to be coming out. That's probably my favorite thing to do. Definitely where my heart is the most is doing the casting, the commentary. That's just one of those things that I really, really love to do, and it won't stop because it's content that I want to make. And so it's going to keep coming out. So if you're excited for that content, then stay excited because those are going to continue, like I said, the once daily with some surprise videos here and there, all that good stuff. And the last thing that I had to note here, we're going to wrap this up here real quick, and the last thing that I have to note is a question for you guys, for your reward for making it to the end of this video, is I would like some feedback. So in the comments of this video, in the general tab of the Discord, wherever you would like to communicate with me, I would love some feedback about if you guys would like to see me start to branch into other games. I wrote down on my notes some of the games that I was thinking of: Total Annihilation, Planetary Annihilation, Age of Empires 4, StarCraft 2. Those are all the ones that came to mind, but I would also like to know if you guys are interested, just in general, in any other games that you think would be fun to see ventured into on this channel. I would love to hear from you guys, and I appreciate your feedback on that because it's one of those things that I'm not really sure where I want to go with that. I really enjoy casting bar, and I could do it all day long, but if you guys want to see something else, I'm always happy to take a look. And that about does it. That's all the announcements for now. I'm really happy to be back in the saddle and recording these videos, and yeah, I think that's about it for me. I'll see you out there on the field, Commanders.